Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing amazing. In this video, I will be telling you about the question that most immigrants usually ask when they come here, that am I eligible for Canadian citizenship? So are you? Are you eligible for Canadian citizenship or not? Let's check that out. What all things are required so that you can apply for Canadian citizenship. Of course, there's certain steps. If you are meeting those requirements, that means you are eligible. And you know what? Over 85% of Canadian immigrants, they become citizens. Others maybe choose not to, or maybe the decision is otherwise, but that's how it is. And the benefits of Canadian citizenship include being able to live permanently here in Canada. Well, this is considered to be the world's most peaceful and economically, socially, and politically stable societies. You might have different points of view. Well, I have mine on certain aspects, but yeah, then you can have your one of the most powerful passports. You're gonna get the voting rights. So these are a few things. Now, in order to be a Canadian citizen, there needs to be certain parameters that needs to be met. For instance, the first parameter is you have to be a permanent resident. So before you become a Canadian citizen, it's a mandate that you should be a permanent resident or PR holder. You need to meet Canada's physical presence requirements. You need to file your taxes if required. You have to pass a Canadian citizenship test, which consists of MCQs. I'll just shortly brief you about all the points and then prove your language skills. Now, permanent resident status, like I said, it's one of the key important requirements, irrespective of your age. Even if your child is 1 month, and if you have immigrated here, then your child will have a PR based on your application. So you need to have a valid PR card. It's not that your PR card has expired and you have to have that card right now. You do not need to have a valid PR card to apply for citizenship. You are able to apply with an expired PR card also. But it is always good to have a valid PR card. If you think it's about to expire, then just get it renewed, so it's always safe. Second is Canada's physical presence or physical requirement presence. You have to be in Canada for at least 1095 days, which is equivalent to 3 years during the 5 years before the date of your Canadian citizenship application. So for instance, if you want to apply for Canadian citizenship today, that means before today you should have completed 1095 days in Canada, which is equivalent to 3 years in last 5 years. Let's say you live straight for first 3 years, you're eligible. So out of 5 years, 1 year you were here, 6 months you went back to your home country, you came back, and then you spend another 2.5 years or another 2 years, and you complete the requirement. So the idea is, out of 5 years, you should be here physically present for 1095 days, which is 3 years. Now, if this is a tick again, then you have to file your tax. You should be filing your taxes if necessary for at least 3 years within the 5 years before you can apply. Even if you live in Canada for only part of a year, you may be required to file an income tax, for you to have to pay tax for the year, for one to claim a refund, or if you want to get benefit and credit payments and everything, so you need to file a tax. Believe me, filing a tax is really good. If you're not earning that well, you get a good amount of refund. If you're earning well, you get to pay the tax, of course. Then you have to prove your language skills. It's not that you have to undertake a test again. So while reviewing your application, when you submitted, the officials they note how well you communicate. They assess your language skills during a hearing with the citizenship. If required, it is usually considered that you need to have a Canadian language benchmark, CLB level of 4 or higher. Usually they consider if you have an English test result from your PR application. If that is there, it's fine. Or once you communicate, it is not that you have to pass an English test. The way you communicate with them during the entire application process, it's there. Also, if you've attended any secondary or post-secondary education here in English or French, it works for them. Another important requirement is that you have to pass a Canadian citizenship test. And what it is, if you are between 18 years to 54 years and the day before you sign for your Canadian citizenship application, you have to take a citizenship test that talks about the rights and responsibilities of Canadian citizens, Canada's history, geography, economy, government laws and symbols, and the test is MCQs. This is for 30 minutes. It's in English or French you can take, and then you have MCQs, you have true or false questions, and the passing mark is 15 out of 20. So yeah, it is like that. You have to just give this test. I don't know, I haven't given that test, and I don't know how difficult or easy the test is, but I don't think it will be that difficult. In fact, we can have a video if you want on the Canadian citizenship test. That's just an idea, I thought of it right now. Maybe we can have that one. And also remember that there is certain fees which is $1,000 which is associated with it. Let's quickly check that out while I make this video, because I think it's $1,000, but I just don't. Yeah, so the fee is, if you're adult 18 and over, the processing fee is $530, and right of citizenship fee is $100. That makes it $630. For minors it is only $100 because you're just under 18 and it's just a processing fee, you're not giving the test. For stateless adult 18 and over born to a Canadian parent, the right of citizenship fee is $100, and a citizenship certificate, which is proof of citizenship, is $75. So what does it literally mean? So okay, so let me show you something right here, and I'm gonna add this, and I'm gonna show you this page in this recording so that you see, and you can just write so you have fee, quantity and price. When you will fill it, you will see how the price would change. So I'm gonna just add that. You just check that and enjoy the video, and I'll be back soon. Bye. I hope the information was helpful. Okay, so like you can see here, that's fee, quantity and price. I was talking about if you're adult 18 and over, then you just fill the quantity here, whatever you want to write. Let's say I just write 1, and let's say no minor, stateless, let's say 0. I'm just trying to figure out the fee for one person here. Citizenship certificate, which is the proof, so if you want that, then 1. Search for your record of citizenship, I don't know what it is. Okay, let's write 1. Renounce your citizenship, I think I'm gonna make that one 0. Resume your citizenship, okay. Right of citizenship, let's write 1. I don't know. Partial payment, these are underpayments. If you already paid $400, partial payment for resume your citizenship. Okay, let's see. So it's this much. Okay, whatever, I'm just not gonna do this. So basically you got the idea, right? You have to fill this much and it will calculate things for you, whether it is for you or for your family. Yeah, that's all about it. Enjoy the video and have a great week ahead.